Starlo Gets Real is my YouTube channel devoted to all things fishing related. It features tests, reviews and product information along with great fishing tips and advice. Why not subscribe so that you don't miss a thing? The water's only about 20 to 23 degrees centigrade, which is regarded as way too low for catching barra. But we're going to show you that by using soft plastics like these squidgies and fishing very shallow sun-warmed bays, we can still catch some beautiful barramundi in the coolest part of the year. Jason and I are concentrating our attentions on a string of these shallow sun-warmed bays along the western shores of the lake, where the prevailing trade winds blowing anywhere from the northeast to the southeast tend to push any warmer surface water. Surface temperatures here are just a degree or so higher than the main basin, but often that's all it takes. From experience, Jace knows that some big barra are likely to be lying right in the backs of these muddy bays, their bellies in the weed and their backs barely covered by water. A stealthy, wind-assisted approach with the electric motor just ticking over and some long casts with our squidgy soft plastics will be the ticket. But even then, success is far from guaranteed. Lure selection is really important, and few other offerings can match a soft plastic in this scenario. The single upward-facing hook point in our big squidgies makes them far more weed and snag resistant than a treble-hooked hardbody, allowing us to skim the lures through the shallow gutters and gaps in that dense aquatic salad before dropping and jigging them in any likely holes. It really is a very effective way to go. But there can still be a lot of casts between strikes in the winter months, so hang in there. While Jace is using one of our proven squidgy slick rigs, I've opted to use a number 7 squidgy fish rigged on one of the newly upgraded squidgy resin heads. This head carries a 6.0 hook but is significantly lighter than a full lead head, allowing me to stay just above the weed on a medium paced retrieve. It's deadly. Yeah. Oh.
Gonna watch these stumps,
Yeah.
mate. Then around, we'll head out.
Right. See what gully comes through. Which gap's he going to go through? Can't see for the sun. He's on the other side of that one, mate.
I'm on the other side.
He's alright. I got him through the gate. Pretty exciting stuff. Woo, there's no water up there. It's half a metre deep. I was holding the rod tip right up in the air to keep the plastic nice and shallow. And then of course you've got to get him out of there, but they tend to head towards the deeper water. Oh,
a metre.
Yeah, he's going to go very close if he doesn't go a metre. Squidgy fishing for barra, you've got to love it. Just as your brain starts to go into neutral, bang, it all happens. Ooh. I reckon he will go a metre, this one. He's a very nice fish all the same. He's wolfed that squidgy fish right down, and I've got a bit of wire on. It seems almost a bit old-fashioned going back to using wire on barra, but with these squidgies, they suck them in so deeply that we're having a lot of trouble with them chewing us off, even on 40 kilo or 80 pound leaders. So we've gone to short lengths of knottable wire, and this new high-tech knottable wire is pretty amazing stuff. Oh, I love them. Oh, there's a bit of a run. He's a bit of a performer, this one. He's good. Ah. And up he comes. Should be all right. That's a good feeling. Let's have a look at him.
All right, can we get some water in that live well?
I'll go straight onto the, I've got the brag mat here.
All right.
Where the lure is first. Look at that. There's my wire trace. And it's a good thing I had it on, because he has got that. Look at that big squidgy fish. You wouldn't want to be doing this if you had trebles on a lure, but with a single hook, look at that. Came straight out. Number 7 squidgy fish on one of our resin heads. I'll get you to grab that rod out of the way and get him on the brag mat here. He might be Okay, that's no, sliding forward. That's it.
101.
101. I did crack the metre. Not a hugely heavily built fish, but he's a metre all the same. Look at that. You've got to love them, especially when they inhale one of these. And don't they inhale it? Look at that. He's worn all the plastic coating off the wire, but that wire's still got heaps of integrity in it. Could have played that fish for a lot longer. Pick him up and give you a look at him, always of course supporting his weight. Beautiful fish. In the afternoon light, it's about 4:30 in the afternoon, late August. It doesn't get much cooler up here in Lake Awonga. The water's only about 20 to 22 degrees. You're not supposed to be able to catch barra when it's like this, but I'll let you in a little tip. Get into these shallow bays where it's half a degree warmer, throw soft plastics like the squidgies, and you too can catch these. If you enjoyed this clip and would like to see more like it, please take a moment to subscribe to my Starlo Gets Real channel on YouTube. Until next time, tight lines.